Yeah.
Hello, everyone. This is Nathan Bridges from Nathan's Nuggets in town with UCLA commit Carsen Ryan. Thank you for joining me today.
Thank you for having me.
Anytime, I'll start with my first question. How old are you when you started playing football?
I started playing when I was really early. My dad played college football, and so I've always kind of been playing football growing up. I started flag football when I was really young, back in like kindergarten, first grade. And I always played with my friends. My first year tackle football was probably like fifth grade, I think.
Oh, wow, so you really we're always around the game of football.
Yeah, I grew up with it.
Where did your dad play?
He played at Snow College, then he played at William Penn, out in Iowa.
So that made you want to pursue it as well?
Yeah. My family's huge football family. So I always want to play football growing up.
So runs in the family.
Yeah.
Did you play any other sports?
No, not anymore. I played baseball and basketball growing up a lot. I stopped when I got into high school. After my freshman year, I stopped playing both those, and I just focused on football.
So by the time you got to high school, you just wanted to focus on football.
Yeah.
What made you pick UCLA?
A lot of reasons. I really like the coaches there. Coach Sage, he's the tight end coach. I really liked him. They did really well with the recruiting process and showing me about the team and what their culture is there. And they have a lot of opportunities there too, being out in LA, a lot of connections, and they're a really big tight end school too. And they've had some really good tight ends in the past, and they got Greg Dulcich, the tight end right now, who's going to be going to the NFL next year. And I just want to go and kind of continue that, and the great tight end from UCLA.
Like everything about it, you like the coaches and the opportunities, being in LA, and now especially with you being able to make money in college, that helps a lot. And then the tight ends, like you mentioned, like Great Dulcich, and then they've had Caleb Wilson, and I know they've had some other guys too.
They've had a few.
Like producing them to NFL.
Oh yeah.
How do you feel about the new Jordan brand, uniforms that UCLA released?
Oh, I like them a lot. I was really excited when I saw the Jordan connection with UCLA, and the new uniform release. They came out. I think it was like yesterday, the day before. They look really sweet. So I'm really excited to get out there and get that gear.
I like the look of them a lot too. They look cool. I saw the video they released.
Oh yeah, when they talked about the jersey and all the cool stuff it has. Yeah, that was pretty sweet.
Jordan Brand was good. I think Russell Westbrook, I don't know if he helped with it at all, but he helped make the video announcement when they announced Jordan, and then he's a Jordan guy.
Yeah.
He donates a lot to UCLA athletics.
Oh yeah. I heard he comes around a lot and trains there a ton too.
He's my favorite player. So
yeah, Russ Westbrook, I like him too.
Yeah, I've been a fan of his for a while since I first started watching.
Yeah.
What are some of your biggest goals for the 3 to 4 years you're at UCLA?
Well, my biggest goal is to go to the NFL, and being there at UCLA, I also want to win a Pac-12 championship and a national championship there too. And I just want to have fun, have a really good experience, make a lot of friends going out there, and just have a good time. I'm not too sure exactly what specific goals I have, but that's what I really want to get out of going there.
So to just make the NFL and then win a Pac-12 championship and national championship.
Yeah.
That'll be exciting. I've been waiting to see that.
Yeah. Oh yeah. We'll definitely make it happen.
And for national championship, that'd be the first.
That'd be first in a while, I'm pretty sure.
While you're at UCLA, what teams are you most looking forward to playing against?
I don't know. I mean, it'll be exciting to play Utah because they're my hometown team. I grew up watching them, and going to play there would be really sweet, and kind of going back home and seeing everyone and kind of playing there, and playing a bunch of other teams too, and just getting playing like Oregon and Washington, all these big time schools you see growing up, and it'll be exciting to play all that.
Utah, since for you, that's the hometown school and that you've grown up watching, so it'll be fun. making a return home. And
Yep. Yep.
And like Oregon, that's a big game too for Chip Kelly.
Yeah.
What do you think it'll be like playing tight end at UCLA, which is turning into tight end university?
I think it'll be really good. Their offense is really focused around the tight end, and they put a lot of emphasis on him. They try to get him the ball a lot and make tight end a big part of the offense. And I think it'll be a really good place to kind of develop and get better as a tight end. I'm really excited to play there.
So it'll be really good for you. Like you get a lot of opportunities, like how they incorporate the tight end into the playbook a lot.
Oh yeah, yeah.
I remember when they used Greg Dulcich a lot against Oregon.
Yeah, they use him a lot.
He's good.
Yeah, he is.
What are your goals heading into your senior season?
I want to win a state championship this year, and I'm in a new school this year at American Fork, and I think we got a really good team this year, and I get a really good chance to win. And that's my main goal is to win the state championship.
So just win the state championship and do it. So American Fork is new for you?
Yeah, I transferred schools. My family moved, so we moved schools, and I think the last time American Fork won the championship was in like the 70s. So we gotta get them another championship soon.
So you want to change that?
Yeah.
I've heard of American Fork. They have a lot of D1 guys, huh?
Yeah, we have a lot of D1 guys here. Our quarterbacks, he's going to Boise State. Another guy going to BOU, and then one of our wide receivers, he's got a lot of options. So we'll see where he ends up.
So that's good for you. Like, you get the experience playing with other D1 guys.
Oh yeah.
Looking back on your high school career, would you say there was a game where from that point on you knew you could play in college?
I don't know if there's really a specific game. I always wanted to play college growing up, and I've always kind of had the mentality of trying to get to the college level, and I don't really remember a specific game as to when I kind of knew that I could do it. I kind of always knew in my head, like, this is what I want to do. I can do it.
So like there wasn't really one specific game, like you always knew in your head, like that's what you wanted to do and you knew you could do it.
Yeah.
Like you had the mentality that you were going to do it anyway.
Yeah.
Who's your favorite football player?
That's hard. I don't know. It was for a while. It was Chad Johnson. I'm a huge Bengals fan, and growing up, I always liked him. But right now, I don't know who it is. It's probably I like Joe Burrow a lot. I like Joe Mixon too. All the Bengals players, I like them.
So growing up, there's Chad Johnson for you since you're a big Bengals fan, and then now like Joe Burrow or Joe Mixon, two good Bengals players.
Yeah.
How did you become a Bengals fan?
I don't know. My parents. So someone with my name being Carsen. My parents kind of showed me like, hey, the quarterback's Carson Palmer. Isn't that cool? And so when I was a little kid, I was always like, oh, it's cool. I want to be a Bengals fan now, and so I just kind of stuck.
So that's cool. It started because Carson Palmer having the same name as him.
Yep.
Do you try to model your game after anyone?
No, I don't really try to model my game after someone. I'll watch other tight ends and kind of take bits from their game. But I always tell people I try to be the first Carson. I'm not trying to be the next anyone else. I'm not really trying to copy someone or be someone. I want to be me. I want to be the first me.
It's like you'll watch like other tight ends, you'll see kind of like maybe implement it, but you want at the end of the day be the first Carson, like you said, and make your own game.
Yeah.
How would you describe yourself off the field?
Off the field, I'm a pretty chill guy. I don't have a ton of friends, but I got like a few group of guys that I'm really close with, and we'll always go hang out together. And if I'm not training or working out, I'll probably just be at home chilling, playing video games with my friends, probably, or watching TV or doing something. Probably homework too. But I'm not the huge like guy who goes to parties or goes out all the time. I'll hang out with my group of guys, and that's about it. I don't do too much else.
So mainly you just hang out with a group of friends. So yeah, like not like a big group like parties. You just hang out with like the same group of guys that you're close with.
Yeah.
And like just like do your homework, play video games.
Yeah, pretty much.
Then the last question I was for fun. You get to take any 3 NFL players to dinner. They can be past or present. Who are you taking?
Ooh, that's a hard one. First one probably be Ray Lewis. Take him because being able to talk with him would be sweet. Kind of talk about his story and just meet him, and then Tony Gonzalez too because he's arguably the greatest tight end of all time. So being able to eat with him would be sweet. And then the third one, um, probably have to go with I'll probably go with Joe Burrow. Just to meet him. And I tell him to stay with the Bengals, stick with them, so we can build ourselves back up.
So that'd be a fun dinner. Ray Lewis, he's a hard worker, and he was a hard hitter when he played. And then Tony Gonzalez, and he played tight end. He's arguably, like you said, the greatest tight end of all time. So you could learn like experience from him. Then Joe Burrow, as a Bengals fan.
Yeah, those three. They're the ones I'd probably take out.
And you want to tell Joe Burrow to rebuild the Bengals?
Yeah.
Well, you're looking in the good direction, getting Jamar Chase and then T. Higgins.
Yeah. No, we're heading in the right direction. We just need to keep going there.
And again, the O-line to protect Joe first.
Yeah, we signed a couple guys, but we need to keep building up a little bit. We'll be good. I have faith.
I'm a 49er fan, so.
Yeah.
Trey Lance.
Yeah.
All right. Thank you for taking the time to join me today. Those are all the questions I have.
All right. Thank you for having me.
Anytime.